Hi everyone, it's me, Tammy Forrest. As promised, today is March 24th, so here's the first grace video from me. What God's grace means to me. What is my personal definition of God's grace? Well, first thing, since I became a believer, I've always heard from my pastors and even other leaders, pastors, that the grace of God is his power, his influence, his ability at work on your behalf. And I've adopted that truth as my own, right? But if I had to sum it up and give a personal definition of God's grace, I would say that God's grace is strength. Just him being in me, helping me to overcome things that I never would have been able to overcome without his power at work in my life. Being delivered from things, overcoming habits and addictions and just things that really had me tangled. God's grace helped me. His strength in me helped me to overcome things. His power helps me to resist. That grace is power, and it helps me to resist things, that are not in his will for my life. His grace helps me to live above things that will pull me down, and so his grace is strength, and that strength is perfected in my weakness, so I don't have to be afraid or live in fear about any weakness that I have, because I can just rely on the power of God. I can just say, Father, I need your grace to help me through this because it's available to me. So my personal definition of God's grace is his strength. And I'm just so thankful for the grace of God. I'm so thankful for it because without it, I don't know where I would be. Amen. So that's my personal definition. And I'll be back to tell you an example of a time when I saw God's grace go to work in my life. Be blessed.